Okay, we are here. We are live. Let me get everything set up. A little later than I'd like, but later turns out to be good for me most of the time because more people show up. So, let's get that started. Let me set up the other part. Bum. Oh, I better be careful, Mike. Mateo! What is up, buddy? Hold on. I know I just yelled into the mic out of excitement. I need to do a mic check. I need to turn my volume back up. Can I even hear anything? Can't hear anything. Is my headphones on? They're on. My thing hooked up? Yep. Mateo, can you hear the game volume? Oh, there we go. There we go. Alright, so mic is good. I'm gonna use you as my mic check. How's the studying going, man? How's that all going? All good? Awesome. Since you're here, and you're my biggest fan, and my most favorite fan, I'm gonna help catch you up. To help my brain get focused. I know you've probably been watching this stuff on your free time, but let's see. So we finished phase 3. I'll show you that facility. It all done and running. We did it mostly yesterday. We made a factory. Oh, and I died. That was fun. Yeah. But so gotta catch up with all the older streams, yeah. But I'll give you a quick recap so you know what to look forward to. It'll take me a minute to float over there. So where are we at? We're over my coal farm. But the way I died, right? It was kind of funny. I was doing this, right? Kind of floating like I am. Ooh, that's a purple one. And I was getting near a cliff like this. And I was doing fine. It looked like I was going to make it. And then at like the last second, I ran out of gas. And I just fell. And I was just like, oh no. And I froze. I didn't think about like parachute, or I don't even think I had a parachute on me anyways, but I had no thoughts of how I could have saved myself. Oh, look at my train go. Go train. Okay. Oh, perfect. Where am I going? I need to go that way. So as you know, the final phase 3 parts right here are all done. I still need to run quick wire and the AI limiters that I'm doing down there. I still have to run those to my storage over there. Oh, I'm out of fuel, aren't I? Nope, I got a little bit left. Okay, good. And the storage is coming along fantastically. And then over here, I had a coal and sulfur node next to each other, and I was getting tired of constantly making rebar ammo, which I could probably easily add on to my iron line. Yeah, gravity wins. But one thing I decided to do. Oh shoot, I ran out of fuel again. Is make a nobelisk farm. Which I can't wait to see your comments on this one, because I kept screwing up the math and screwing up how it needed to be. This hasn't been running for long, so it's not like primed yet, and I'm sure I'll see in your comments how I screwed up somewhere and that's why it's not running smoothly. But we got everything here. I learned I could do this, basically make these things kiss, and it works. Are we already full? Wow. Damn. Okay, so it's super efficient, apparently. Holy Nike. Okay. Yeah, super efficient. Wow. Okay. So once these lines fill up, this is essentially going to stop. But yeah, it makes 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 nobelisks a minute. So instead of shooting rebar at people, I'm blowing them up now. Good times. Now to make the trip back to the aluminum, and that's my last stream. That's essentially what I did. That's where I'm getting the steel for that. Is hard drive hunting for sloppy aluminum. I needed sloppy aluminum to make, you know, a nice efficient build. Which took a minute. I had to go through like, I think 10 hard drives. And then once I got to a point where I was just done searching for... Oh, you are great, Krabby Patty. I love that purple. You are the best. Crawdaddy, I can't complain about pulse nobelisks. Thanks, guys. Y'all did great. Like a true American? Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Can't shoot it, blow it up. I really want to get normal ammo and the gun started, but I need... I think it was smokeless powder. And to do smokeless powder, you need powder and fuel. And, or not fuel, but heavy, shoot, what is it called again? Heavy... Oh, I'm drawing a blank here. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that. I screwed that up. Heavy crude oil? Not heavy crude oil. The purple stuff. I can't remember what it's called. Heavy residue. Thank you. Yes. Heavy residue. I need heavy residue. And so I have to find, like, what I want to do is most likely find like a impure oil node. Hope there's some coal next to it. And damn, we got like no lift. And use that specifically to make ammo. Oh. But that would be an adventure for another day, because I think I'm okay with blowing stuff up for a little bit until I want to feel more tactical and shoot stuff. But once we get this aluminum going, right, we'll take the time. Did the canisters sort themselves out? No, not really. It has ebbs and flows of being good and bad. Because like I said, I think they're mixed from the fast line and the slow line. So because there's a mixture between fast and slow lines, it has moments when there's more lines on the fast line and less lines on the fast line. So yeah, but that's okay, because once we make this aluminum, I already unlocked Mark V belts, which needs the aluminum plates, and that increases it up to 780, which is more than enough to just make it all a single line, which will remove the issue of the mixed belts working in tandem. It'll just be one single belt, and it'll be fantastic, and it'll run perfectly, and it'll be just in time, because I'll also be making aluminum casings so that I can make what's it called? Because I've already unlocked turbo fuel, but we're gonna go a step further and do rocket fuel. So that'll be our next big project, is making rocket fuel, and the rocket fuel, of course, will be made down here, which is going to be a huge project. If it's anything like this, which will probably be quadruple the size of that, it's gonna take a while. It's gonna take weeks. Okay, so we have everything laid out for the most part. What we want to do is kind of set everything up, so that way, instead of having them spread out like this, we can kind of condense them a little better. So we have 200 bauxite each, so 600 bauxite, which shouldn't be a problem, because again, we can make Mark V belts, and this is a pure node, so that's creating the 600 we need. They're gonna come up and around here. I don't have any on me, damn, which is fine. I can just do it with Mark 1s for now, and then upgrade them later. But one thing I will have to do is, one of these, I think it's that one, has a water as a byproduct. So, but it's not enough, because I think these need 600 and it produces 360. So we'll have to get more water down the cliff. So I want to map this out, make sure it's right. See, that's already wrong, so I gotta fix that, which is fine. Mark III belts. I'm so glad you can at least watch for a little bit, Mateo. I'm glad. I hope all your testing go good. You gotta go already? I gotta go. I'll be back in a week, hopefully. Have fun. Yeah. Hey, good luck on all your exams, man. For real. Study hard. And I will hopefully see you more consistently in a week. And you can tell me you passed everything. Oh, I also gained like 4 subscribers. I'm super happy. But that's a story for another day. Go do you, man. Good luck. Stay at it. Okay. Now back to what we were doing, mapping everything out. So there's that. These will need to be changed to the next level soon. I just don't have the aluminum on me. Let's lay the pipe out. I want to lay out what we can for now. Mark 1 pipe. Straight. So that way, or lay down what we can here before we go and build up the coal we need and the silica. Why is this the only one like that? How am I so bad at what I do? Let's make you 0. There we go. See, all my buddies right now are playing Helldivers 2, so kind of sucks. I'm fighting the urge to want to go play it, but I'll play it on my own here this weekend. Okay, pipes set up. Belts almost set up. Six. No, that's not what I meant to do. Damn it. 6. I won't be able to line it right there, but I can line it. Right there. Bam. Straight. Not conventionally how I would do it, but it works. I'd rather do it like that. We will need to upgrade those before we do anything. Alright, what is our byproduct? Just alumina solution. That's it. So we can scoot these. Yeah, just aluminate. This only it needs an intake of water though. So is that why I have it like this? No, alumina solution and coal. So okay, so I use that as a gap. Pretty sure we can scoot it up like 2 more. Because the pipe is just going to go straight across, and the only thing we really need to worry about is the coal. Which we just need room. The coal's going to come in from this side. So if we rotate this, like so. Essentially, these will be... It's gonna look weird for now, but this is just so I can get like something good lined up. Because for me, the less space, the better. Hold up now. Okay. Back one, and probably back one more to be safe. We should rotate it. Okay. Nudge, 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 nudge. So right there. That's where they need to be. Refinery. That still gives us plenty of room for pipes because the pipe's going to run right under. Because it has a byproduct of alumina solution. Let's make all these sloppy alumina. There we go. Okay. Let's redo these. Perfect. And then we need splitters. Splitter. 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 Can't you do splitters vertically now? Isn't that a thing? So if I want to do a long chain, I could have it split vertically and stuff. I remember seeing something about that. These ones are sloppy alumina. Didn't I change all those? Did I change these too? No, they're still alumina solution. I thought I changed all these to sloppy alumina. I think I changed them and then moved them, didn't I? Regardless. Okay, so aluminum scrap. Okay, so that's where I messed up. I changed the ones behind me to sloppy alumina, but these need to be changed to alumina scrap. Okay. Which needs 360 coal for the 3 of them, which means Mark 4. There we go. Now to lay down the pipe, because it's only producing liquids. 240, so 9 should be plenty, or not 9, but Mark 1 pipe should be plenty. And they just need to run the solution over. The coal is going to be added with here. We already added a bunch of room. And this is going to produce scrap and water. So we know we want to run the water. I think it'd be smart, because I was at first thinking of running the water this way and into the pipe on this side, but we're gonna have rails and stuff coming in from this side, so I think it would be better and behoove me to have the pipe run this way instead and into the water pipe over here. That way it's getting both pipe, and then I can have a flow pipe so it doesn't go back, it only goes this way. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody? I think that would be a smarter thing to do. But before we do that, we need to pull out the aluminum scrap and have it go into these. So, yo, Dixie, what's up, man? You just missed Mateo. He stopped in for a little bit, but he has to get back to studying. So, I'm kind of laying everything out. I scooted this one back. I got everything set up for that. I got all this set up. Next, I'm going to get this part set up. I was going to run the water, so I'm late. Back to work today and currently on nights for this week, maybe next. Oh, you're fine, man. I just started like 30 minutes ago. But I was going to run the water this way and back in here, and it was going to be kind of like the water was going to push against each other. But I'm going to have rails and stuff going this way. So what I'm thinking about doing, so I don't have to worry, well, they're going to be elevated anyways. No, I'm going to have the water pipes run this way and go back into itself. And then use the valves to stop any water trying to go back that way, and so it just goes this way. That makes sense? I got all tier 7 done, and all but the last 2 of the tier done. Factory bis crazy huge, yeah. Oh, I bet. I'm just happy aluminum, like, complicated, yes, but not as bad as it would have seemed so far. The only part that I'm kind of worried about is the silica. Need to check with the cruise foreman to see what they are going. Alright, man. Yeah. Go crack some whips. Get people to work. Make the foreman do foreman stuff. So these guys are gonna come this way. Okay. So splitter again. There is quartz up north of that desert. Is it closer than this quartz? Because I think these two are too pure, or it's one pure and one normal. Regardless, it should be plenty. It's just the logistics of moving them, hoping the train can carry enough kind of thing. Pure and pure. Oh, they're both pure. Never mind. 2 pure quartz. Different spot. Yeah, I'm in the big yellow, or the pink forest. Yeah, I'm right here. Essentially going to use this line right here. And then there was copper down here. It's just basically going to be like this. Big old U-shaped train station. Which that's going to be fun to figure out how to do that. Because I don't know much about trains yet. I got a basic train transporting 2 basic. Yeah, I'll need to pull it through the cave network. That's why I have this arrow right here. This arrow is showing basically the entrance to this cave. So it's basically going to come out and then vertically up to the train. Yeah. I'm excited. I have ideas. Let's just hope they pan out. Okay, how much alumina are we creating? 360 times 3. 360 times 3. Holy snap. Okay, so we do know it's 2, 2, and 2. So 2 for this one, 2 for that one, and then 2 for that one. For real this time? Yeah. How do I want to do this? Because I can't combine them. I can't do 1,000. If I don't need these, because I'm not going to combine them. Alright, this is what we'll do. 360 means I need Mark IV. I might make these kiss again, but not exactly, because the pipes are going to need to be here. And then 9. This is creating water, right? Yep, it's creating water. How much? 12, 24, 36. 360. And then they are going to loop around. And then we're going to have them combine on this line right here. Right here. I'm going to break these because, of course, it didn't do how it was supposed to and break the line. Because Satisfactory. And then... pipe too long. Okay, and then to make sure the water does not come back in, because I don't want it to, I want to make sure it always flows this way more than anything. We're going to place some valves here. And might as well here too, because the water coming from this way, I don't want it to slosh back that way, even though the pressure should be pushing it that way, just in case. Okay. Sweet. That should help that out. There should be always a maximum amount of water in here. Okay. I wonder if can I see my train from up here? No, but I can see my facility, which is cool. Anyways, don't get distracted. So we have those, and then we're gonna go... right? Yes and no, because we want to do this. How close can we get it? Pretty damn close. I'm sure there might be an easier way of doing this. I just like this. I think it looks cool. Alright, now we can have these split up how we need them. But before we split these up, which I probably didn't need to do this, I could probably just keep them elevated and split them elevated wise. Figuring this out is just really interesting because this needs aluminum and ingot. We need silica and aluminum scrap. I do believe we needed to tone these down because they only need 2 of them needs 360. 2, 4, 6, yeah, 360, so it's toning up. 360 divided by 2, 180. So these needed to be... ooh, that don't seem... yeah, okay. 180 needs to be here. 180. There we go. So they need to be 180. Okay. So instead of doing it like this, we'll keep them elevated. And we need enough room for them to do their thing, which will be splitters. I think I can scoot these back a whole row or 2. Because the silica can just run straight down. That's no problem. It's just the vertical part. Let's move them to this line. I gotta reposition them. The middle is this little line right here, right? This inner line. So, what do we say here? 1, 2. I'd like for you to get over there, please. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so we still might move those again. Screwing everything up over here. Okay, so we still might move these again because the silica can just come down right here. And we'll have them be the outside node, the outside part. You know, I don't need to make them compact. It's just, for my brain, it's just better. I could have it still spread out like I do now, but I just really want them compact. Okay, so that's all hooked up. Now, how do we want to deal with these? Do we want to do the splitter close up? Let's work with this guy. Let's scoot him in. Because if we scoot him into there, we should be able to do that. And then I can have this run and have a splitter. And I could do the same for this one. And the same for this one. It's a little off. Line up twice. Okay, so bring this one in too. Right. And pop this right here. We want a track. Gonna be annoying with all these spots it can hook onto. Right? Okay. These are too close. So if we scoot them out one, the middle should be right there. Well, let me try that one more time. One more time. Hold on. Let's make sure before we make any assumptions. if we slap a splitter here and here. Oh yeah, there's no way. No way I can make that turn. What if we scoot these out one more? Just like one click, right? So instead of here, here, really doesn't seem like it'll make much of a difference. What if we make it the outside ones? Well, that one is the outside ones. Let's see. Okay, what about that? Will you go into that? Can we make that work? We can make that work. There we go. Okay. Boundary. One there. There we go. Right here. Sorry, wrong side. Here. And then just finish it off. We could even do these a click closer. Uh-oh. No, I can't do it. Okay, so this line needs to be probably away one more. Regardless of what those want to do. So, 2 clicks back to be safe. And then we'll do this guy. And then we'll make our line. There, and that gives plenty of room to do what we need to do. More than necessary. I probably only needed to go 1 click back, but... this will make sure. So we have 360 coming out of there, right? It's 3 something, so... and there, and there, and Can we do a default? Curve. Default. Alright. It'll be a little wonky, I guess. I hate it. I mean, I could scoot it over. It doesn't have to be right next to it, right? It doesn't have to be. Because I should only need to scoot it over one. All this work just to make sure it looks pretty. H1. Oh, you suck. I didn't need to go up that high. 2. Okay. Logistics, splitter. Well. Then splitter. Come on now, game. No. There we go. All right. Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Okay. Now, let's make sure that looks pretty. It looks pretty. All right, cool. All that just to make it look pretty. Alright, now that's taking that 360 and pumping into those two. Okay. Now these, you can pull these ones up. I think one there and one there. This one, interestingly enough, should be a little easier. Right? Just like that. Oh, not that one though. Hold up, you didn't lay right. Oh, you should have. And then Mark 4 up to splitter like so. Little wonky, but it's fun. I could literally just switch these two. So instead of being like that, I can just have the splitter here. Because it's underneath, it's going to be less seen. And this just looks better. It doesn't matter the intake, where the intake is. There, now that splits. 360 again. Yep, 180 each. We got those running in there. Got these running in here. Now just the last two. Where they're at should be perfect. So we just got to move them forward. Here. Here. Okay. And then no, we need to place these first. Okay. They're gonna come from this way. Splitter. Nice. Man, I'm doing great today. I know exactly what I want to do. I'm placing exactly what I need to. I'm not like yesterday. I kept placing mergers when I needed to place splitters, and splitters when I needed to place mergers. Alright, so Mark 4. And then Mark 4. Straight. Probably could have actually merged it nearly to that one, but I'm okay with this. I really don't feel like scooting it over either. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. Let's see how it looks from the top. Does it look symmetrical? Looks damn near symmetrical to me. Because that's the center. Oh, that side's a little bit more further out, but... what if we go like this? Yeah, well, no, the gap's about the same, so it's just the odd way these are. And because, no, yeah, it's just the odd way they are. But it looks nice. Okay, so that's hooked up. Got those set up, and then these are supposed to be just straight aluminum ingot with 2 of these at 180. Copy. Oh, wait a minute. I might have messed up. No. No, not at all. Did not mess up at all. We're good. We do need to scoot those last 2 up, though. Yeah. Let's see. We can move on a single belt. How many again? 780. And these need 150 each. 150 times 6. 900. So we'll need at least 2 belts. What is times 5? So we can do all but 1. All but 1. So what we'll do, let's realign these. Did I not break that? There we go. Splitter. What we'll do, since it's all but 1, right? We've done this trick before. Put that there. And then this guy here. 150 on this rail, right? So we'll need at least Mark III. Yep. And then it said 750 for the last ones, right? 150 times 5, 750. That's the max belt, right? 780, even better. So these first 5 will be hooked by aluminum. The second belt will be this line right here. And we'll get that hooked up in a minute because we don't have aluminum on us. Okay, and then these first 3 are going to link up and go to these, and then these 3 are going to link up and go in these. Okay. So 12, 24, 36 each, 360. 360 goes into these. We'll make this side the copper, since we'll need the copper to come in as well. And then this side is the aluminum casing, 120 each. And this one will be pretty easy. We just need a constructor for each, right? Aluminum casing, 120, copy. Yeah, no need to put them on a belt when I can just feed them right into it. $120 is Mark II. Alright, aluminum casing is done and ready for the most part. It's at least laid out how we need it. All pretty and compact. Next is these guys. We do need to make room for copper. We might just leave these guys where they're at. Might not bother scooting them up. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to deal with. This is what we're gonna do. Splitter. Sorry. Merger. Have these go this way. 360. Have them right there. And then they just need enough room . 6 of them, right? So, right. Let's do this line right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, and that won't work. Some big ass rock is in the way. So yeah, we'll do them on the last line. Because there's a big stupid rock in the way. That should be plenty of room. Plenty of room. Kind of wish I found like an impure node or normal node first. That way I wouldn't have to build so big and waste an entire impure node on these. Okay, now splitter. There's no other output I need to deal with. The only other output was over here with the water, and that's doing its thing. And then this, since we're doing aluminum sheets, needs copper ingots. So we need to make a line for that. Boom. Nice. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. All right. Now, splitter. And then, how much copper will we need? That's a question we need to figure out. We have how much being produced out of these again? 120, 1236. So 360 divided by 6, which was 60. So copy, paste, good thing we still have a ton of power shards. Let's double check that and make sure we did our math right. 120. No, I didn't do my math right. That was over. So 120. No, 360 divided by 6. Yep, 60. Okay. That math is right. We got that set up. Let's go ahead and connect the bottom. Okay, that is all done. Now we'll fix the top. How much? What belt do we need? 20 times 6. 120. Not a lot at all. It's Mark II. So Mark II. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. There's a good chance we'll do the train station, the stop point, like right there, and it'll unload everything that we need. You know, copper. All of that. Okay, so this is all linked up. That's all linked up. And the question is, we are limited on Mercer spheres, but they're... I mean, this is gonna... These will fill up pretty fast, so we only need one. 60 times 6. 360. Alright, so... merger. No, let's go the other way. Away from the train. Well, no. Yeah, away from the train. Wrong way. Even though I would love for the train that's also delivering stuff here to take my aluminum back to my main spot, I don't think that's gonna be reasonable time-wise. So let's hook all these up. And right at the end, we'll have storage. Like so. Storage going in there, and then dimensional depot right there. I like to do Mark II as the minimum. It's not necessary, but if I ever increase it, I know it's not going to be that big of a deal. I don't even think I hit 120 yet. And then, well, it almost lines up perfectly, doesn't it? Oh, it does line up perfectly. So we'll just put that right there. We'll do mergers again. $360 again. No, dummy. There. Another dimensional. Bam. And that's where all my aluminum will go. Right there. Sweet. Okay. Now that we got the main facility lined up, worked up, all ready to go. Did he ever return? No. He's probably chewing out some foreman or something. He's like, can we go home early, boss? And Dixie's like, no. You must work until you bleed. Okay, so we need to run this pipe. Ooh, it's gonna be scraping. above the water. Yep. And then we need to build that out. You gonna reach for me? Nope. I should be able to H, make you nice and floaty. I need to rotate you though. I need to do that before I do that. So here, no, do I have to do it on a pipe? How do I rotate the other way? There we go. Can you stay like that? You won't stay like that. Okay. What if we do something weird, like... You gonna raise up? No. Okay, regardless. Water extractor. Here. And then pipe. Vertical. Oh, do I need to do that? I can do that. Oh, you won't do it with the pipe though. Hold on. I've never dealt with pipes vertically, so... There we go. Am I gonna have to build like a wall all the way down too? Ah! Ugh. You want to so bad. You get so close. Do I even have a wall found, or walls or anything? I do. Well, that was fun. Never had to do that before. Alright, we will need to do... There's no doubting it. Pipeline pumps. Can be attached to pipeline to apply any head lift. $50 meters. Alright, how much... These walls are 4 meters. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 40 meters. 44, 48, but we'll go 50 meters up. How much head lift does this one have again? It's like 30 or something. I think if I grab this. Yeah, it's showing me. It makes it. We'll do it. Right there. Oh shoot, I ran out of fuel. Oh, almost died again. That could have been bad. Okay, if I select this, will it show me its throughput? Oh yeah, 50 meters, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's plenty. And then we probably don't need to, but just to make sure, we're gonna put another one right there. Because that will for sure. And it's a good way to link. Oh wait, you won't do it to here, will you? No, you suck. Where's your wire? So we'll have to do... Where's my wall mounts? There you are. You right there. You right there. I really do wish you could have everything had at least a double connection. That way you could like chain link things together, kind of how like the batteries are. All right, how much did we need again? I'm destroying all this. It's gonna be some weird floaty tiles. I wonder, can you connect those to the pipe? No. Can I stand on the pipe? Oh, I can. Nice. And bink. I guess one thing I could do that people say is good. Let's go up one more, right? For 3. Why are you this way, game? What the heck? Alright, so just do auto. There we go. Alright, and that kind of does the whole effect that we want, where the water will stay down here, yeah? Okay, so water pumps up, and then it flows. Okay. It's a good enough quote-unquote water tower, right, Oki? Pipes are mixed in. How much water did we need again? 600 water. Okay. 600 water, and then these ones are making 360, so 600 minus 360, it only needs to make 240. Let's go all the way back down. I'd say only needs, but I still need to tune it up, so 240. Let's hope the water works like it should. It's cute for sure. It's just, it should have the same effect as like a water tower, right? Because you want it essentially higher than the part you want, and it's higher, so this pipe essentially will fill up first, right? Or these pipe will fill up first. Okay, so pipe's done. Rails for everything up here are done. Next is trains. How do we want to deal with the trains? Okay, so we know the trains are going to come out from over here. I think we're going to... Oh, man. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Might clear this area and the train can park right here. I think that's my best choice. Okay, we'll start from the high ground. We'll cover this entire area. If I don't do this, I'll have to build it over there and work around the uranium and these little pillar things and the big rock area. But at least this way, I can have them feed in. Okay, we need at least one, 2, 3 coming in. Okay, so train time. Train station. All right, it's that way, right? Yeah. If it's the other way, tell me. There's gonna be a delay. But I do believe it is this way. And then the other one on the other side is going to face this way. So that way they go that way. And then freight platform 1, 2, and 3. So that one's basically going to feed right into it, which is kind of cool. If I do say so myself. Might need to scoot it back one, actually. If this doesn't fit. No, not liquid. Where was I? Freight platform. There we go. If only, right? No, we should be able to just go... What mark are these? 2? We should be able to get the mark 2, rise it up to here. Oh, you just don't like that, huh? That's fine, we can work around it. Just face it this way. do that. There we go. And that'll feed the copper straight into that. Copper ain't gonna take no delay. And then kind of like how we do with hold on. Let's do something else here. I don't mind that, but I do want kind of like a buffer like we were doing on the other one, right? That way, if something happens, there's still... we know there's still a ton... here. And then we said Mark II. That need to be faster than Mark II. Bam. Just like that. Okay. Now the other three. Oh, I drew a blank for a second. Ah, my brain. 2, 3. I mean, is this necessary? Probably not, but it makes me feel more comfortable. Okay, so this has to be copper. So we want, of course, all of these to unload. Oh, and then we need to add... train. Is this necessary? Probably not. 1, 2. And then we're gonna need to do train tracks. One thing I might do in the future is kind of like make a pillar that connects it. That way it doesn't have to be all weird and floaty. But until then, we're just gonna have a little fun and just do it like that. And then freight car number 3. And I don't think this is necessary, but I like to have a train on both sides. And then this needs to be coal. Second one, I think, needs to be silica. And the last one needs to be coal. Can I, like, interact with freight car? Can I name you? That'd be nice if I could name you. You know? That way I know I don't mess up. I don't even have copper ingots to put in there. Regardless, I guess what we can do next is go to the coal, get that built up and how we want it. So we should be able to just come down here and follow this edge, or follow it on the inbound half, and then come down here, loop here, and then where's that copper at? Should be down here somewhere. Whew. Much further than I thought. Oop, there's one down there. I think I'd rather do that one. It's an impure though. Will that be enough? I think I'd rather have 2 impures than a 1 impure. Well, let's think about it. How much copper did we need? 20 times 6? 120? A single impure node should be able to handle 120. Especially if I put a Mark II on it. Look at that train go. He's cruising. Okay, so 1 impure node. Copper. Copper color. This will be interesting to try to do, right? That looks about right. Close enough. Probably more gold than copper, but... So, train will come down here. Pick up coal, probably right here, because I think that's what it's closest to. No, travel down. Probably have to come around this. And then take a turn. Pick up the quartz. Come down and over and hit the copper. Okay. So one thing I want to do. There's the coal. So we have to do essentially a whole U-turn, huh? Yep. Do we want to do that, or would we rather reposition this? So we want it to go that way, huh? That's what we could do. Let's have the train station over this. And then just feed the lines where they need to go. Let's do that. That way we don't have to do some weird ass turn. My computer's not gonna like this. Keep getting into traffic. We always love traffic. I'm just figuring out the logistics for the train right now. I had it facing kind of an awkward way, so I gotta redo that. Pink. Oof. Okay, so we want the train probably as high as this, yeah? You get rid of this. But I got my directions messed up. I was trying to make it go north to south when I need to make it go east to west. Traffic control supervisor. Guess I'm a bit of a troll too. Yeah. What sucks is I'm gonna have to build this over that uranium. I might have to go more vertical than I want. Looks like I needed the train to go like right down there. Is that the quartz I have all lit up? Is it because I have it selected? How do I unglowy it? Oh well. Highlight marker. There we go. Let's highlight the coal. That'll be useful. Wow, it's like right there. Damn. Okay. So coal to quartz. I think we're literally gonna have it floating over this. We're basically gonna make our own bridge. So foundation. No, I need to lock it. There we go. Guess what we could do is map out our course first and then come back and build accordingly. Because there's our coal right there, which could almost come straight up into where it needs to be. Do these... So the freight platforms only have it on one side, huh? Okay. So we need to think about space. We probably want it... We should have enough space there, because then we can just curve. Because that's the cave down there. And that's going to come straight up. And then we go over to the copper. Or we could go further out and have it come up on this side. Ooh, decisions. I think we'll have it. Hold on. Let me build this out. So I can build it out and destroy what I don't need. Okay, so I want train station facing that way. We want it to be... We need enough room for the coal to come straight up into it. So right here should be good. Oops. There we go. And then lining it up down here isn't that big of an issue. But it could make things easier. That's what I get for not planning it out. Okay, so the first freight... which should be... Wait, you don't like that because it wasn't red earlier? You're just gonna be red? B, red. B, red, red. Okay. Oh, I can't do it unless it's aligned with another train part. You suck. Okay, remember right there. I know we won't, but try. It was right here, right? Okay. Does it need to be a lot more this way? We're thinking maybe right here. And then freight platform, other way. Perfect. Okay. 3 more freight platforms. I'm gonna hate it if I like get this all set up and then it just doesn't work the way I want. Like, it just doesn't line up as well. I, for one, don't like driving inside lines. Me either, man. Another thing is I like to drive fast, and, you know, corporate don't like that very much. They get all upset talking about tickets and insurance and whatnot, but who cares? You know? It's like, I'm not getting in accidents. It's like, it's fine. It's all fine. Empty platform. Okay, that's good to know. That's going to be useful for later. Okay, so unload, unload, and unload. So copper, not copper, coal, silica, copper. Still the same order. Put a buffer so I don't screw anything up while I'm driving. And then it's an empty platform with catwalk. Okay. And then freight. 1, 2, 3. Another locomotive. Okay. So straight out. Hopefully I'm not too close to the spicy rocks. Nope, we're good. Okay. I'm excited. I get to build another train. Okay, so platform needs to be here. We need it to come all the way up. We have it facing the right way, so let's build foundation out. Really don't want to drop all the way down if I need to come back up. This is going to be the fun part. Well, I'll have to do what I gotta do. Whee! Okay. So it looks like that one. Second one in the middle, maybe? Do I still have the... Oh, is that gonna be enough, though? That might not be enough. See, I know what I could do. Just build that as high as I can, and then float from it. I'm at full health, so if I fall, I'm not gonna die. Come on. Ugh. I hate doing it like this. I'm not going to do it like this. It's going to be one singular line. It's just getting up there to know where I need to place it without guesstimating. Almost. Dink. Okay, where are we? Right there? Okay. What we'll probably need to do is an old way of doing this is building a ladder. Oh, come on. Get up there. Link. Did I do it? I'm gonna die. I lived. Yeah, I have floor holes. Oh, it didn't do it. Oh, you suck. I thought you were supposed to go all the way up. Damn it. See, I thought you could like glitch them, or not glitch them, but trick them and just have one long singular line. Oh, let me build up there. It's not like I don't have pipes for days. I hope they didn't patch that. I was hoping that'd still be a thing. It's pretty cool, like anytime you look up wherever you are on the map, you always see the whatever the station is up there. You're kind of off, huh? You're right on that line, which is kind of a problem. That's why you're not linking up. Oh, you did it. Maybe I can scoot it over. My sources say doubtful. Ooh, almost didn't make it. Because you're over just by one. Yeah, over by one. 2 hours. All right. Move, thing. There you go. There we go. All right, let's do that one more time because it did work. We'll fall till we can link up. What's faster? I mean, they're about the same. Should be able to see the northern lights. Nope, I'm unlucky right now. No northern lights for me. No beams of death. Okay, so they're going to be going that way. Whoop. Nice. And then we make it just by our chinny chin chin. And then we're going to have it that way. Okay, so it's going to be the very back one. Transport. Freight platform. How big are these? They're like 4 wide, 5 wide. Looks like 5 wide. Probably going to make this a little bit more complicated on myself than I need to, but that's fine. Bringing pain upon myself is okay. Alright, so will it let me place an empty platform? So these are too wide, right? Not quite dark enough to see northern lights, not yet. I hadn't seen the improvements I've done on it. It's a lot more lights than there was last time, so. Okay, so. To line this up right. Does it need to be lined up? No, but I like to make things complicated. So from that line, two over from that. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1, 2. Okay. So this should be train station facing that way. Why is it elevated? Why are you elevated? There we go. And then, what do we say here? 1, 2. I hope this is right. Can't see him. Nope, not right now. Then empty platform. I think I did a little too much, actually. I mean, that is right. Oh, that's why. And it's lined up too. Nice. Happy accident. Okay, freight platform. There we go. I guess I could have just built a train station next to it, then broke the train station after building the freight platform. But here's one cart, and then 2 cart, 3 cart, and then break that, break that. Train station. Here. And then we can rename this one Columinum. Yeah. Oh, you consume 100? Holy crap. Okay. So the last cart that we need should get coal. Load. Oh no, what have I done? I did it on the wrong spot. But no need to fret. It's an easy fix. Just need to rotate. Ta-da! Super fix. Okay. The amount of coal it needs is irrelevant. We just want as much of it as possible, so Mark 4. Oh, you won't do it with that there? We do it now? Wow, it really costs that much? 216. Alright, well, let's just take all these. That's funny. Blah, blah, blah. Wait a minute. That is a Mark IV lift, right? Yeah, it's a conveyor lift. Okay. And then I think let's go down here one more time. As much coal, well, not that much. 480, right? Yeah, 480. Do we need to? No. It looks like a conveyor belt. The way the sides look, it's trippy. And we float. Oof. Okay. So now we continue it out. No, go away. No, not go away. Thank you. Stop highlight. And then here. Highlight. That's not what I named you. Coal. Aluminium. Columinium. There we go. Columinium. Okay, now we go that way. And we're gonna turn it. And go ahead and turn it. And then come down here and this way. Oh, I guess one thing we should do is connect them, right? Which looks like we're spot on. Nice. One nice straight train line. Right? Yeah, sure. Maybe. Who knows? Okay, foundation from these two. Get as close to this wall as possible, and then we'll turn. Probably not going to get right at the entrance, but that's fine. Basically start turning once it comes out. Okay. Now we go claim the cave in the name of Johnny Law. And we're gonna get both quartz that are in there, feed them out, and then up. And go from there. Probably on this one right here, yeah. Whee! What do we say? 2 for these? Oh, get stuck. So there's one. Make sure there's no baddies around. And there's the other one. Both pure, I believe. Yep. And how much do we need? Like 720? I believe it was. We're gonna have to travel all the way back just to figure how much I need. Is there any MAM research? No, we didn't do any MAM research. I'm really trying to remember. Does anyone remember? Was it 720? I feel like it was 720. It was like 700, 720, 480. I think it was 700 even. Because it was 120 each, and then I think there was 6 of them, which would be 720. Yeah, because 5 of them was 600. Yeah, so 720. We need 720 silica. Might not need both of these, but we're gonna place them anyways. Uh-oh. Come here, you. Oh, snap, he lived through it? There you go. There we go. Don't mind that, it'll buff out. See? Buffed out on its own. Okay, where were we? Mark II. Actually, we don't need that one. Okay. I'll give you the creeps. I don't like them when they have spiders in them. If that has anything else, that's fine. It's the spiders I don't like. Okay, 720 silica. Let's work out the math. 22.5 makes 37.5. 720 divided by 37.5, 19.2. That is unacceptable. What if we do it times 3? 93.75. Why do your numbers have to be weird? 93.75. 7.68. So 7. 8. If we do 8, we only need each of them to produce 90. So we need 8 of them. Eight is not a lot at all. Here I'm harvesting quartz to make silica, which is part of the second part of the aluminum group. So I think it was the aluminum pieces. I can't remember what they're called. What are they called again? Aluminum scrap combined with silica to make the ingots. So yeah, the second part. Yeah. When we say 8. 1. Are you lifted? There we go. It's because you have a rock in front of you. Don't let that rock decide how you live your life. Jeez, it's gonna cut it close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, now these move 780, so we will need to take a trip home and grab some of the aluminum sheets that we have. I mean, we could just have this one get a few and this one get a few, but why don't we take advantage of the opportunity to use aluminum sheets for once? H half shift. There we go. Yes, you'll do that. Good. Okay. And I mean, I don't even think I'll need to, because it's 22 point whatever on each, and the 720 is only on the outbound. Inbound probably won't need 720. So let's program these. Silica. 90. So 54 times 6. Sorry. 9. No, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 432. So we only need 480. You know, I kind of wish the splitters and mergers did like the lifts, where if it's close enough, it just automatically links. You know? Okay. So you're gonna be topped off at 600. We need to switch you to a Mark III. Well, we don't need to. 720 divided by 2. 360. $360 is that one. $360. Well, it's not even 720. Darn it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What was it, like 53 something? $54 times 8 times 8, 432. So 432 divided by 2. 432 divided by 2, 216. Even better. 216. Which is about 3. There we go. Okay. Let's program all these up. Copy. Yeah, definitely not going to be my biggest project, but more complicated for sure. All right. And it's going to come out right in a waterfall, which is just lovely, especially for how the graphics look. This is where the belts are going to become a thing. Mergers. The little ground's not going to bother me if it's clipping in the ground. Rather it clip in the ground than have to redo my whole thing. That one is off though. That one's just gonna have to be off. Okay. And then we need the aluminum to come out here. And then after it comes out here, it's got to go straight up. Might be better to come out on the other side of the rock. No, because then it'll go over that, and I don't want it to go over that. And it's not as straight of a line, is it? Yeah, definitely not. Squeeze. Alright, let's lay the foundation. I can always go over too. All we need to do is hope we have enough aluminum to do this whole track. And then have it come out right here. Well, let's go a little further. Get as close to this wall as possible. There we go. That should be good. And then from here, we can go out a little bit more after blowing some dudes up. Get back here. You look like you need some freedom. You've been liberated. You're welcome. You can thank me later. Still not. Damn. Oops. How many things it's gonna take? 3 maybe? Oh, snap. Hey, remember how you said you blew yourself up and killed yourself? I almost did that. Shit. Luckily, those actually don't pack as much of a punch as I think they should. Okay, so probably... Where are we thinking? This one? Maybe back one? Yeah. So it'll turn right there. Basically turn and go right into another station. Yeah, wait till I nuke my... Yeah. I know that's gonna happen. Okay, so... we need to head home and pick up some aluminum sheets. We do have a lot of fix-it tickets, so we might use them and get as much aluminum sheets as we can, just to make sure we can run that whole line. Because we'll need it. Because we'll also be going up, which costs like 216 as well. Lizard doggos? I think I got one before, and I used it to blow up something big. Ow. So you're running low on fuel. I'll have to pick some of that from the Dimensional Depot. Might expand my battery storage too. I feel like I'm not gonna need it though. Yeah, I need to collect them. I got 2. I know of like 3 more in like this area. I know there's that cave with like 6 of them. Because I love it when they give me a purple slug. These nobelisks were given to me by the doggos. That was given to me by a doggo. I guess I could take that. Oh yeah, we only got 78. Ugh. Trash that. What can we store in here? Store. Store. That too. The nobelisk. Don't need that. Let's go ahead and store all the wood and grass for now. That's good. Sort. Take you. You can go there. Okay. We need these. We need to grab any more we can. I really should do that one of these episodes. Oh, nice. 10 of them? Hell yeah. I know that's because of those over there too. I know those are giving me nice chunks. Because my ticket, we're definitely slowing down. Hey doggos, what you got for me? Okay. I guess you guys had to make up for the big stuff y'all gave me earlier, huh? Alright, we want... Okay, let me make sure it's out the aluminum sheets, yeah? Yes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 5, please. Let's hope that's enough.
Thank you for purchasing a license for these Fix-It Awesome Shop products.
Uh-huh. And then plus the little bit I have in here. One thing I want to do too, after I get the aluminum ones, maybe wait till I have the final mark, the final belt, is come back to all my other bases and fix them to where I don't have to worry about things like this, having these gaps here, having multiple, and just have it one continuous line. See if I can build up some speed so we can fly over. Oh, lost it all. Fantastic. There we go. We got some speed right there. Now we just gotta make it over there. Oh look, we can see our train up there. Yeah, I need to make like... I've seen some designs like pillars where the trains look like they're, you know, have some stability and aren't just floating. Oh, we don't need to go up, we need to go down. Just so it doesn't look too weird. Okay. Back in the super dark cave with the waterfall. So we have 720. We're not going to connect these ones because that would just be a waste, especially when we're trying to use as little as possible. No. Metal pillars under track nicely. Yeah. Just to double check, 90 times 8, 720. Okay. Each of these are shooting out 90, so they need at least a Mark II. You're gonna be a little goofy, but that's fine. We'll never see this place again. You're not lined up right. You have failed me. What? Oh, I see. I have failed myself. There we go. Trying to use that middle mouse button press more often. Trying. It's not always working. Alright, we said Mark 2 just above 90. There we go. Now we just gotta feed it all the way back. And pray we have enough aluminum. Even if we don't, we have so much monster meat. We can probably go back and farm some tickets. Why are you angling like that, garbage? Let's see, how much does it cost for each little section? Only 28. So the only most expensive part is going to be the vertical. Horizontal shouldn't be that bad. And we only need right now, at least on this side, is hook it to the train. Alright, who wants to get blown up? Who's targeting me? Ooh, there you are. In the face! Oh, this is so much, that's so much more fun than the bolters. Okay, we're just about there. You make a fun ladder again. Oh, you know what I could mess with? Ooh, I don't know if they'd go high enough, but I might come back and make elevators here. That's like a whole new thing that they put in, right? I think it'd be fun to mess with the elevators and put them in here. Again, I'll probably never be down here again as long as everything's running smooth. But I think it'd be super cool to have an elevator. This should be very easy too, because all I need to do is add a floor right there, and then put the hole right in the middle. Whee! And then Mark 5 lift right in the middle. Back up the ladder. Final destination. I know, right? Straight fall, straight down. Super fun. What you doing, LGK? You missing me? Hmm? She ain't gonna talk to me now. She's... Bam. Awesome. And we still have a decent amount left, which is fantastic. Okay, what we will need is to lay out a lot more foundation. Don't need any on this side, but mainly over here. Brosif. Bohemian Rhapsody. Broasaurus Rex. You know, they seem so far apart on the map, but then once you start building the train stations, they don't seem that far away anymore. Freight no, not fuel. Freight. Inbound. Right, it should be right there. We're gonna have to change that, which is fine. But you come up to that little line, huh? Okay. So, train station. Station. Surface too uneven. Why? Yeah, I knew you weren't. You're gonna continue that way. And then we're gonna place the freight platform facing this way. There we go. Last little bit of Mark V right in here. Okay, so this should be the middle one, so we want to put empty platform in the front. Surface too uneven. How? What about in the back? Too uneven. How? Are you just being complicated? There we go. Maybe I just need to do another line out here. There we go. And then 2 more for the train station. There we go. No ho. Where's your Reese's? Should be in the bag. Did you get Reese's? Check the Walmart bags. They should be in there. Don't know if you're trying, but pressing H will usually help with the surface to yeah, I was pressing H. It was just being, it was like, you see how it's like the tiniest bit? I think it was being a baby about that, but I got it fixed, so. Alright, we are going to name this one, we're dealing with silica. So, silica I can type. Silica aluminum. Super creative, right? Silica for the aluminum. Also, by the way, hello, Koenig. See, I saw a video that talked about everybody changing their profile picture to that little guy. I never watched it, though. I should probably watch it. Alright, and then we can break all that. Oof. My game really doesn't like it when I break foundations. Alright, now connect them. No, not with that. With railway. So here, yep. You don't look exactly straight though. That's fine. Does that bother me? Nah. Okay, so first track coal, second track, and then the last one is gonna have to be the third one, so it'll be that, this, and then 2 empty. I mean, it doesn't need to be 2 empty carts. I could probably get rid of this, but then it just won't look right. But okay, we got silica up and running, so let's go to our map. Let's get rid of this highlight. And probably the furthest one, copper. Woo! That is a travel. All right, let's get that. Let's get going. Oh wow, it's gonna. We're gonna be able to see our fuel depot and our base. Look at our base over there. Well, not really our base, but it's kind of the main hub. All my phase 3 buildings, essentially. Let's see, we need to be just in front of, I think right here should do it. Yeah? Let's go one more, just in case. I am missing, okay. Well, the rail, what do the rails cost me? They don't cost me concrete, do they? No, we can build the rails out. Yeah, this whole train system I don't think is any longer than... Man, that might actually bother me. Am I gonna let it bother me? No, it... What's the split again for a nice curve? I know somebody here told me before, I can't remember if it was Dixie or Okie. But to do a nice smooth curve, what was it, like 8 blocks or something? It's like one of the, just something I'm not sure. Might be one of the things I actually make a blueprint for. Is a curved rail. No, that goes against what I'm trying to do. Okay, how much did we build up? Because I really don't want to travel home. Just to collect concrete. We're gonna have to go home. Which going home is not the hard part. It's getting back up here. That's going to be the hard part. Because we could probably float nearly all the way home. But we're almost done with the train. This is going to be the longest section of train. Hold on. I use multiples of 3. Okay. Yeah. Since I'm new to the whole train thing, I'm not... I mean, I guess it's something that I could take the time to learn. Ooh, running out of fuel. So let's get low. Okay, concrete. There you are. We're gonna grab a bunch of you. Probably won't need that much more, but I don't want to run out again. Bunch of you. And then since we're here, let's grab some fuel. And then get back up there so we can finish this. Still never got a chance to look up yet. Speaking of looking up, y'all ever watch that movie Don't Look Up? Such a hilarious movie. Mom hit you with the best of your mom joke yesterday? Alright, let's hear it. I want to hear it. I love jokes. Especially funny. Oh my goodness, terrible jump. But yeah, once we get this aluminum up and running, I'm interested to see what our next project will be. Whether it's transporting the aluminum somewhere else to make product. Or if it's gonna be going right into like rocket fuel. Oh my goodness, what bad jumps, man. Terrible jumps. The hell is that? Oh, it's one of those guys. He was watching me play some track and he mentioned how much he likes trains in this game, and he says, oh, hold on, let me get somewhere where I won't die. Then he says, which is ironic because your mom loves trains too. Ha! Got him. That's funny. That's a good one. Okay, so we said here. Yep. Here and there. This is the last bit, and then we just gotta move, because it was just copper ingots, so that's not difficult at all. We can just get as much copper out of this as possible, because I think we only needed like 120, which is not a lot at all, but we'll get as much as we can out of this to make up for travel distance. Ooh, there's a SAM thing. That's such a unique place for some SAM. I'd probably have that picked up by like drones or something. Alright. Geronimo. Oh, hello, guys. Where'd y'all go? Hmm? And dink. That did stick him, right? I didn't stick myself. Nope, I got him. Cool. Okay. Foundation. Oh, I need the portable miners. Hold on. Stand by. And hydrate. Do you even hydrate, bro? Okay, out of this impure. Oof. It's gonna be close. Where's my, have I used up all of my power shards? Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to go make more, which I can make plenty. And I'm gonna have to check everything and make sure. Alright, stand by. I need to take a quick bathroom break. And I need to make sure the lady got her Reese's before she rips my head off. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Don't leave, everybody. Don't leave. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. I really think I might have accidentally put my power shards up. But that's fine. We'll just go make some more. Because we have, like, I think 4 more new purple power shards. Maybe even more than that. Okay. Let's see. Did I accidentally put my power shards up? Nope. And we have, Jesus, 14? Shit, I thought we only had 4. Okay. Hold on, double checking, making sure I'm not blind. Okay, yeah. I wonder when I ran out. Obviously somewhere around the silica, but... Alright, let's make... Oh, it's set at blue. Let's make a ton of power shards, shall we? How much that could be? 140? Pretty massive amount. Okay. Probably throw the concrete and iron plates back, but I'd rather hold on to them just in case. Okay. Looks like everything here is running smooth. Oh, I wonder if have these fully cleared out? Have they finally emptied out to where I can hook up the other side? Yep, looks like it. Oh, come on, get that last one. There we go. Unfortunately, those are outtakes, so... Got like 200 shards? Yeah. I probably have the ability to make that many. It's another reason why I want to get more doggos, is because I know there's a finite amount of slugs on the map. There we go. And I know with them, that'll fix that problem. Oop, almost done. It's always nice when things run smooth. Done. Sweet. A nice 140. I might move that radio tower to my aluminum facility so I can see everything going on there. See what else is around there that I could get. Oof. Yeah, I mean, I just made 140 shards. Damn near that 200. And I still had a bunch of yellows and blues, and I probably could have made 200. Okay, let's see. 150. Okay, that should be enough. Because again, I think we only need 120. We need smelter. Copper ingots, is it 30 to 30? Yeah. And since that's the case, should only need 1 smelter. Yeah, you can definitely make those. But that's it. It really sucks that synthetic power shards are end game. Like, you're basically done by the time you start doing that. $150 to $150, man. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, okay. So we need at least 2 of those, which makes my idea even better. Splitter. Smelter. So you're too close. You're too far, and you're too close. There we go. Really? Really? Oh, come on. I'll just move you. It's no big deal. It's just annoying that you're making me. Fooled if you think tier 9 is endgame. There is so much more you can do. Coffee Stain has teased that there is a lot more to come after the console release. Yeah, that is true. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I know like tier 9 itself probably has quite a bit, but it's just it sucks that it comes so. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You're kind of surviving off of all the slugs until that point comes. And I mean, knowing how the summer sloops work, okay, so we have 150 coming out. $150 divided by 2 is 75. To make sure we have enough copper, because we need 120, and I don't think 150 is going to. Oh yeah, they do have VR mode. I can't imagine doing VR mode. I'd probably lose my mind. But 150. Yeah, we're gonna throw summer sloops in these just so we can make 300 instead of only 150. That way we know for sure that we can make enough. And maybe if we have a backlog, it won't be that big of a deal. But for now, it's just what it's gonna be. Oh snap, now I gotta connect the power to all these. Oh, that might have to be to Thursday. Alright, this looks like... Did we go too far? Yeah, we went too far. The heck? Oh. I was like, what's stopping me? Back her up. Looks like... here? Yep. Now... needs power connection? Damn. Alright, there's no point in building it then if I need power. I really want to build an elevator. I really do. It's gonna be, there's gonna be like a whole series of me just making improvements on everything. Oh look, I made a ladder here. We're gonna change that to an elevator. First one's definitely gonna be the fuel. Okay, so foundation here, and then conveyor hole. Whoa. Oh, right in the middle. We want, what do we do, mark 4 here. Geronimo. Just wish I could see it without having to climb up. Oh well. Yeah. I'm excited for console players to finally get to play this. I mean, this game has been out forever in early access. Curious to see how they're gonna do all the mouse controls and everything. Not mouse controls. Those clouds look weird. Sorry, I got distracted. Squirrel. There we go. Alright, now we build the last train station. Okay, so freight platform. We want it here, and that's again on that line. So another set of foundation, maybe 2. Train station, and then this one needs to face this way. Are we concerned about that little gap? Yeah, we're concerned. Trains are heavy. And then the first one should be a freight platform. Ooh, I did that backwards. Shoot, I had that on the outbound. We need to fix that. So it needs to be right here. That edge. Okay. Turn. And right there. Great. Platform there. And then 2 empty platforms. Because I want to. That way they feel nice and full. Okay, I'm guessing you guys know what I'm gonna call this one. Cop. Ooh. Capulinum. Capuminum. Yeah, I'm almost done anyways. Yeah. I just wanted to get this last track in. And then tomorrow, like I'm going to connect the rails. And then tomorrow we'll program each of them. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. Because that's the end cap. Everything's set up right. We just have to build this out. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate it a lot. And then what we'll do same day should be getting the aluminum factory up and running, and then regret my decision for building where I built it, probably. So I'm sure every piece of technology that I have up on that top right that we need to build is going to be needing aluminum. So sets of 3. So if I go 3... What line is it on anyways? I did not check. It looks like it's here. Oof. Mistakes were made. Laters, man. See you later. Thanks for coming out again. I always appreciate it. See, I know I have like probably still another 100 hours left in this game, but I'm still thinking about the next game I want to stream. Yeah, see, I would have been off if I tried to do it, and that would have been annoying. What did I get? 5 kilometers of railway? Only 3 miles of railway? Okay. Here, and then let's see if it'll connect. Nope. We want it to be here. Ooh, sorry, I did that right in the mic. There we go. That is a very weird bend, but it's fine. Oh my goodness, my mic has been off since I coughed. My bad, everyone. But what I was saying was, what we could do, because it's really not that far from our base. It just looks far on the map. Is we could just, you know, have it do its thing. Come down here. Come over here. And then just continue down. And end up right here. And then come back up. If it seems like we get an overabundance of stuff, because what it could do, I could have it pick up aluminum and then take the aluminum back and drop the aluminum off. Have it like in a 5th container in the front. We'd have to redo the other ones, but it's worth it to be able to like take aluminum back home, because if we need to build anything like all the objectives items, we could definitely do that. I don't even know what half that stuff is called. I'd have to look it up. But, yeah, we still have to hook up power. That's the reason why our train wouldn't run. Because there's no power. So we'll have to do that. But we'll do that next time. We'll do that on Thursday. We're not going to do it tomorrow. We're not streaming tomorrow. We'll take a break halfway through the day, the week. So the lady can spend some time. So we can spend time with each other. But I appreciate everyone came out. If you enjoyed watching, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribe. So that way you can come back and watch me. I want to try and stream earlier in the day. But it seems like traffic's usually less by then. Which is fine. It's whatever. But I also want to do videos. I want to do everything that you can do on YouTube. Only thing is time. And the only way to get that to that is to make this a full-time, not a hobby. A full-time hobby, not a part-time hobby, if that makes sense. Yeah, the only way I can do that is to get more followers, more people who want to watch my stuff, watch me fumble around like an idiot. I don't even think this line is straight. It's messing with me. But again, thanks for coming out, everybody. Bye. 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 Bye.